And organizationally, just like everyone else around the world, including yourself and your audience, it's changed the way in which we operate.
Don't forget to smash that share button, subscribe to my page, follow me on Instagram at Lance Bachman, and keep sending me those questions. Hey everybody, welcome to the Den. I'm excited to have Eddy Wang, Assistant Special Agent in Charge from Homeland Security. Eddy, thank you so much for coming to the show. I appreciate it. Eddy, tell everybody about yourself and what you do.
Thanks for having me, Lance. My name is Eddy Wang. I'm an Assistant Special Agent in Charge for Homeland Security Investigations in Philadelphia. I'm New Jersey born and bred. Spent the majority of my law enforcement career as a Homeland Security Investigations Special Agent in Los Angeles, California, where I investigated and supervised investigations into narcotics and firearms, human smuggling and trafficking, child exploitation, intellectual property theft, and gang offenses.
Eddy, it's funny you just said all that, because when people think about Homeland Security, they think about keeping our borders safe, boats and airplanes, and you do so much more, like you just said. It's a serious time right now when people are scared and everyone's been impacted. I mean, small businesses, medium businesses, large. I mean, people are just been, the community's been impacted. How has this impacted your team at Homeland Security, Eddy?
It certainly affected our operational status. And organizationally, just like everyone else around the world, including yourself and your audience, it's changed the way in which we operate. You know, we've used some of our technical capabilities to work through secured networks, you know, such things as report writing and whatnot. But at the end of the day, the core function of our mission can't be done remotely. Bad guys still have to go to jail. And in these current conditions, it makes an already dangerous job that much more difficult.
Let's talk about that. As a leader, you know, I could tell you this. I'm a leader. You're a leader. There's no way I could do your job. I'd be scared. I've not been out to be a first responder. I have no problem saying it. It's just not in my DNA. I think people that do, they're heroic. That's not disrespectful in any way. I think it's the most courageous job you could have. Our military, police officers, ambulance, EMS, Homeland, FBI. I have the utmost respect for everyone. Eddy, are you scared? Is your team scared? What are they saying to you?
Well, listen, these are certainly challenging times. We're lucky in the fact that we've been able to provide the resources to our agents to effectively carry out their mission. And thankfully, you know, we have an extremely dedicated workforce that is motivated to complete their public safety mission. As a leader, it's difficult because right now in this situation, we have to balance our employees' health and safety, the public's health and safety, with our core law enforcement mission. The public should not see any drop in our investigative or enforcement activity targeting crime.
It's funny you say targeting crime. You protect this supply chains right now and intellectual property, and I would assume crime is down in that area right now with what's going on, that criminals just aren't doing the same activity. Am I accurate or inaccurate with that statement?
Unfortunately, even in these trying circumstances, Lance, that's incorrect. Most criminals and criminal organizations are led by greed, so they see an opportunity to generate illicit proceeds during these trying times. So what we've done at the Department of Homeland Security is we've prioritized our global trade investigative mission. So what that does is that we investigate criminal violations regarding the importation or exportation of sensitive technologies, intellectual property offenses. So in this instance, in this current environment, we've seen an uptick of the illicit importation of unapproved and counterfeit medications and pharmaceuticals, medical testing kits, and personal protective equipment.
You know, I'm in a digital space and my partner, me, own an IT company, right? So cybercrime, you guys protect cybercrime. With that being said, if I was going to buy, let's just say, a test or medical prescriptions online, should I be a little bit more cautious? No, I mean, I'm surprised crime's up. That really blows my mind. Would you caution the viewers to say, hey, make sure that what you're buying is accurate?
I would say, you know, in talking in this space is that we should be in that trust but verify stance. If we're all looking, we all understand that everyone wants to protect themselves, their families, and their communities. and they don't want to do it while breaking the bank. If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
No, no doubt. I agree with you on that. Eddy, right now there's a lot of confusion. People are scared. People are unsure what's happening out there. How's Homeland Security and yourself talking to not just your team, the community about what's going on? Because people, there's a lot of this bad information. How are you guys communicating with people?
We're engaged in a campaign to better inform the public, to engage with the community. And I want to take this opportunity to thank you, Lance, for providing us with this platform to reach your audience and more of the public, because an informed public is a prepared public, right? So the more
I'm a true believer. There's so much information out. That's why I was happy to have you on, because I just feel like people need to know what heroes you are, and you're still out on the front lines every day. And I just don't think people understand that you guys are actually still doing it.
No, absolutely. So I think, as law enforcement officers, the better informed the community is, the better it is for us to complete our mission. The better informed they are, the better they will be in identifying criminal threats out there, and not only identifying them, but preventing them. So thanks to you and your platform and providing us with the opportunity to speak to the individuals out there about the importance of online safety, cybersecurity safety, as well as safety of the supply chain.
Thank you for being on the Den. Please take it from me on behalf of all Philadelphia. We appreciate you and Homeland Security and everything you do. There's no better honor than having you on the show today, and you made my day. Thank you so much, Eddy, and your team. Please let them know.
Thank you, Lance. It was a privilege, and thank you again for the opportunity. Be vigilant. Not only be vigilant, but stay vigilant. There are threats lurking out there, but the best way to combat those threats is to protect yourself. So it's whether you're a business leader, right now would be a great time to implement strong cybersecurity practices. If you're a parent, right now is a great time to have those conversations with your children, discussing the dangers of online sexual predators. Or if you're a consumer, it's a great time to work through your supply chain to ensure that you're getting regulated, approved, and valid goods and services.